Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well in this quarantine period, and I also hope that you're doing all your tasks on time. And I wish you all the best and good luck. So, let's see. Today we have in our lesson cause and effect is safe. What is cause and effect is safe? So cause and effect depend on each other. It means you cannot have one without the other. Cause is the reason why something happened. Effect is something happened. And they are close to each other. They depend to each other. For example, let's see, a plane crashed. That's the effect. And here we have multiple causes why this happened. So, was it a mechanical or human error? Was it due to the weather? Or was it a terrorist action? And also, there can be obviously many other causes also. The cause and effect analysis why something happens. Some effects are caused by multiple causes, and some causes in turn can result in multiple effects. A cause is usually described as a reason why something happened, as we mentioned above. An effect essay discusses what happens after a specific event or circumstance. So, how to write a cause and effect essay? Step 1. You should decide whether you want to examine the cause or effect. Step 2. Examine each cause and effect thoroughly using sufficient evidence or to prove your points. So organization of these kind of essays are like any other essay. So a cause and effect essay begins with an interesting introductory paragraph which ends in a clear and relevant statement, a statement of purpose for the essay. In introduction, you can set the stage for the rest of the essay by discussing the cause or the effect you will be exploring in the body of your paper. The introduction is followed by body paragraphs in which you will elaborate upon the thesis. And in conclusion, you will end your essay with the memorable concluding paragraph. So, as we mentioned above, some effects are caused by multiple cases. So let's see the organization in this case. In this case, the organization is as follows. This is a statement. For example, air pollution is caused by a variety of imperceptible but controllable industries. So here we have three possible causes. The first one, exhausted gases from cars, because government does not take enough control, because citizens are not as conscientious as they could be. The second cause is uncontrolled factory gases, because no regular checks on gases released that need to be regulated. Or because factories are inside the border of residential areas and should be moved. And the third cause is burning of low-quality coal for heating, because the government does not take enough control or because other forms of energy are too expensive. So, also some causes in turn can result in multiple effects. So in this case, let's see the organization. So in this pattern, the effects of a certain situation are explained in separate paragraphs with the following organization. So the thesis statement will be like this. Watching too much TV is one of the major sociological issues of the century, which has many effects on physically and psychologically of people. For example, the first effect is eating disaster because of TV meals or obesity. The next one is communication problems because of more violence or interpersonal. So the introduction of this essay starts with the lead in. Here you're going to introduce your topic, and then you will continue with transition words. With transition, here you can present popular assumptions of the cause or the effect concerning to the topic sentence. So, and then you will follow with a thesis statement. In thesis statement, you present your speculation about the causes or effects. Here, you can bring at least 3 causes or effects in the thesis statement. And your conclusion will be restated, the thesis statement, or here you can also offer a solution or share insight. So the body paragraph of your essay will conclude of 3 paragraphs, and the first paragraph will start with the topic sentence. In here, you can bring one of the thesis statements which you wrote in your introductory paragraph, and you will bring one thesis statement of cause or effect. And then you will support these thesis statements with the details, and you're going to explain and provide examples. Then you're going to closing remarks, and here you're linking the examples back to topic sentence. The body paragraphs also will be the same. So topic sentence or thesis statements. Here you present the second cause or the second effect, and you will support your thesis statement with the detail, with explanation, and you will provide examples. And again, you will close the paragraph with the closing remarks linking with examples back to the topic sentence, back to the thesis statement. And here we have body paragraph 3. So again, you will start your body paragraph 3 with the thesis statement, and you will present the third cause or the third effect. And you will support this thesis statement with the details, explanation, and examples. And you will close your paragraph with the closing remarks linking to the examples back to the topic sentence. So in this table, we have some transition words. So cause and effect with a degree of certainty and levels of importance. For example, as a result, degree of certainty, level of importance, above all. We can write as a result, or certainly, or above all. So the next one is because, may, equally important, consequently, necessarily, finally, due to, perhaps, first, if, then, possibly, initially, leads to, probably, last, therefore, undoubtedly, or primarily, and so on. So here we have a sample of cause essay. From the past to present, people all over the world have determined to get married. What means living together? In other words, they depend on each other for love and support. Nevertheless, some couples are unable to maintain their relationship. Therefore, they choose divorce, which is one of the solutions to cope with problems between husband and wife. So the divorce rates continually increase nowadays. Thus, it might be argued that divorces can be taken place easier than the past. There are 3 main cases of divorce: changing woman's role, stress in modern living, and lack of communication. So let us see. The first one is lead in. From the past to present, people all over the world have determined to get married, what means living together. In other words, they depend on each other for love and support. So the details, the details here in this paragraph, you're going to support your topic sentence with the details. So we will start like this. Nevertheless, some couples are unable to maintain their relationship, therefore they choose divorce, which is one of the solutions to cope the problems between them. And the divorce rates continually increase nowadays. Thus, it might be argued that divorces can be taken place easier than the past. So, and here you're going to continue with the closing remarks. There are three main issues of divorces facing women through stress in modern living and lack of communication. Here we have the first paragraph in our essay. So we will start with the topic sentence or one of the thesis statements, which is women have completely changed rules. In the past, men earned money to afford the expense of family, where, whereas women only worked in the home and took care of children and the family, and so on. Here in this paragraph, we see the details, supporting details with the examples. And the last one is concluding sentence, which starts accordingly. They now find the power in themselves to stand on their own, and the divorce rates rise day by day. So the next paragraph, which is starting with the next thesis statement, and its stress in modern living, and will continue with the supporting details. So many people who live in globalization have a considerable amount of pressure to earn money. Some families can earn money, but some of them covering their expenses. Therefore, it's easy to think about divorce, or some people are laid off from their companies. Consequently, the stress occur in the family, which leads to divorce. So, in your ending this paragraph with the concluding remark, which starts with nevertheless, the rates of unemployment continually increase. As a result, the divorce rates can also rise. It's no doubt that the stress in modern living may lead to certainly increasing divorce rates. And the third paragraph, the final cause of recently increased divorce is lack of communication again. And the second, in the middle, you will support your thesis statement with your example and explanation, and you will conclude with the concluding sentences. It's quite clear that the more communication that's used, the more divorce are reduced. So this is your concluding sentence and the paragraph. Also, we have here conclusion, separately conclusion all over or for the three paragraphs. So in conclusion, a family is one of the most important parts of society, so many people have better be aware of the significance of their relationship. At the moment, also people tend to think carefully before they get married. The rate of divorce continuously rise due to the changing of women's roots, race in modern living and lack of communication. Let this stop being a substantial problem for the society. So here in this paragraph, you recite your thesis statement and also you offer your opinion and suggestion. With this, you will end your essay. I hope you can get something useful for the future to write your own cause and effect essay. So that's over. Thank you for your watching.